I'm gonna unload, guys. I guess it's driver appreciation week, and they've got tables and stuff set up over there. They're gonna be giving all the drivers ribs, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, drinks, and inside of there they had a drawing to enter to win a basket, which is pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna be polishing this tank on my reefer because it is nasty. I'm using the Renegade Products Easy Red sprayable polish. There we go. Just like that. That's all you need.
Spread it out. By the way, guys, this is a 4-inch pad right here that I got off of Amazon. Does the job really good. You don't need a buffer. I mean, you don't need an actual polisher. This will do the job.
Check this cap, guys, for my cover on the fuel tank. Look at that. It's plastic, but for 10 bucks, not bad. Someday I'll get some billet ones, but for now, these will work. Let's go put them on. So it's got double-sided tape right here on the back. Just peel the red piece. Good. Looks nice and shiny. Perfect. Got the truck all nice and cleaned up. She's looking good. Time to hit the road. Got myself a Coke and check out what they gave us here. Look at that. Ribs, chicken, mac and cheese, cookie. Time to eat it. Oh yes. Alright guys, so we've got smoked mac and cheese right here. I've never tried this before, so let's see how it is. That's really good. Wow. The chicken, don't even need sauce. It's actually really good. Let's make my meal a little bit more enjoyable. Let's watch some Tommy while we eat. Oh yeah. Guys, the barbecue ribs The meat comes right off the bone like nothing. That's how that's how good this meat is. Like, it was prepped like really good, and it tastes delicious, man. Look at that. How beautiful that looks. Comes right off. Oh my goodness. This right here, boys, is what I'd be carrying in my trailer. Lots of it. Lots of it. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, it's Michelle for the American Breast Cancer Coalition PAC. We're having our...
Ah, shut the fuck up. That's how it's done. Oh yeah. Let's go pick up our next load. Thank you. Those are the guys that are cooking it right there. We're picking up tortillas here, guys. Looks like we're all loaded up, guys. Let's head out. Told me to pick out some tortillas too, guys. As much as we needed, they said. So we're gonna pick out this one, and what's this? And this one. Should be good. For this video, I want to show y'all how to drive an 18 speed in a semi truck. So over here we do not double clutch, we float our gears. Double clutching is just not necessary, and I don't recommend it. So we're going to be floating all our gears. The only time we need our clutch is when we're gonna take off from a complete stop, or when you're going to come to a complete stop. That's the only time we're going to use the clutch. But other than that, forget the clutch. So I'm going to narrow it down to the most simplest way I can. So basically we have 4 slots, right? You've got your first slot right here, second slot out here. So we've got your first slot up here, second down here, third up here, fourth down here. That's all you're gonna need for driving an 18 speed, just those 4 slots. And of course, we've got, if you bring it all the way over, you're gonna feel tension right here. So when you go from your fourth to back up to your first, you're gonna feel that tension. So you're gonna know not to like go all the way over here and go up, because that is your reverse. So this tension right here is what basically stops you from going over and into reverse by accident. But it's pretty simple, going from fourth, you know, back up to your first slot, just like that. But up here you've got your reverse, and then down here you've got your low. So your low is what you use when you're climbing steep hills. Basically when you're taking off on a very steep hill, when you're very heavy, that is when you throw your truck into low, and you take off from low, and then you start going from low to first to second to third to fourth, right? Those are all in your low gears. So I'm gonna explain the simple, fast way, driving it, you know, around the city, driving it on flat grounds, you know, driving it normal, no steep hills, nothing like that. So we have our high and low right here, at your range selector right here. this range selector right here, what it does, it makes you go into your higher gears or your lower gears. This right here, your high and low, is what you split each gear. So you use this to split each gear. So the way we're going to start off is we're going to start off in our low and with the range selector down. So you put your clutch in because we're at a complete stop. You go up to your first. I really can't put it into the slot, guys, because it's not going in because the truck is off, but you get the point. So put your clutch in, your range selector is down, and your high and low is on low, which is back. So you're gonna go from your first, so you're gonna put it in first with your clutch in, let go, you're going, then you bring it down to your second, you're going, then you go to your third, then your fourth. So from your fourth, guys, we're gonna go to our first slot. Remember, there is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So from our 4, we're gonna go to our first slot. But right here, we're gonna lift our range selector. We're gonna keep our high and low. We're gonna go out of the fourth and into your first. And the way you do that with floating gears is you're floating gears and you're basically engaging and disengaging with your accelerator. So the way it works to float is, let's say we're right here in our fourth, right? You're on the throttle. As you can see, I'm on the throttle. Lift up your range selector. You're gonna, as you're gonna push the shifter out of the slot, you let go of the throttle and it'll let you go. It'll let you go out freely. You don't have to force it or anything. It's gonna let you go out. So now that we took out our gear from the fourth and we're gonna go back into our first, remember, we let go of the gas to take the gear out. Now, as your RPMs are dropping, it's gonna allow you to put the shifter back into the first slot. So remember, over here we were probably at 1500 RPM, 1600 RPM, right? We took it out. We're gonna go back in without accelerating. If it starts to buck a little bit and grind a little bit, that means that your RPMs are too low and you need to give it some gas to bring the RPMs to catch your RPM at whatever momentum the truck is rolling at. So you're gonna have to play a little bit if you can't get it right away from taking it out and putting it back in right away. You're gonna have to play with your throttle a little bit to catch those RPMs to be able to put this gear back into its slot. And I will show you guys right now what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so we're in our first gear. We're taking off. We accelerate up to 1500 RPMs or 16 as you like. Let go of the gas. And I didn't even have to press the gas in order to put it into the next slot. It went into the next slot on its own. So in our second, remember we have our range selector down and our high and low in low. Back up at 1500 RPMs. Let go of the accelerator. See right there, it didn't go in. It wasn't wanting to go in, so I had to accelerate it a little bit for it to go in on its own. 1500 again. Didn't have to accelerate. Went in on its own. Go up to 1500 RPMs again. So we're in our fourth gear. We're going up a little hill. Let's bring them up to 1700 RPMs. Bring up the range selector. Let go of the throttle. Push it out. Didn't even have to step on the accelerator again for it to go, and it went in on its own. we're in low. We're coming up to a red light. We'll just throw it back down into neutral and then take off again in first. We start our pattern again. First, second, third, fourth. Range selector up, back into first again. Alright, we're in first. Get up to 1500. Go to second. 1500, third. 1600. We're in fourth. Now we're bringing our range selector up. Back into your first slot. This is where we're going to start splitting, guys, on our higher gears. Right here. So all you do, put your high and low into high. I'm still on the gas, as you can tell. You let go of your gas, and it goes in on its own, just like that. Gonna hop on the highway right now. Alright, so we're back into our fourth gear right now. Range selector up, back into your first slot. At your high and low, put it in high. Let go of the gas. Gas it again. Bring it down to low. Bring it down into your second slot, just like that. Up and high. Let go of your gas, just like that. We're gonna go into our low, let go of the gas. It's not wanting to go in right there. So what you're gonna do, see my RPMs drop. So what you're gonna do is accelerate it until it goes in. There you go. It went in like butter. High again, let go of your accelerator. There you go. Put it in low and bring it down to our last slot down here. It went in like butter once again. Just like that. Get your RPMs up. Put it in high. Let go of the accelerator. The gear goes in. Accelerate again. Just like that. Alright guys, so I got a Celsius Live Fit Fantasy Vibe Sparkling Mandarin Marshmallow Edition. Let's try this out and see if it's any good. It's nice and cold. Tastes like a dreamsicle. That's literally it. I mean, it's alright. So this is how I'm going to be shifting, guys. show you guys on the next one.